So we learned how to draw a complicated subject from the large shapes. So you can draw the largest shape that you can find from the subject, like the face. You can find some kind of trapezoid, and you can find this blue shape. Here you can find the hair, like this orange shape, and the hand can be a simple shape like this. And then when you find these big shapes, you can draw more details. Okay, and you can also find the silhouette of the subject first. So like this green line, you can find the silhouette of the object. So the head is kind of a circle, and you can see this picture for the shoulder. And then you can draw hairlines, face, hand. So once you figure out this part, the largest shape, so you can use basic proportion rule to draw the face. Okay, so we'll utilize this technique for drawing portrait today. Let's draw Duchess and Duke of Urbino. So we'll draw both figures at the same time. So you can use the basic proportion rule. So we'll draw two circles first. So maybe smaller circle for the Duchess, and maybe bigger circle, slightly bigger circle for the Duke. And you can define the chin line. And find the center line. So I'll make the Duke's face longer. Like that. And you can find the line for the eye. Okay, I will use the same line for both of them. So they are facing each other, they are looking at each other. And you can draw like a half line for the nose. And 1/3 from the nose, you can find the line for the mouth. And around the line for the eye, you can find the part that sinks inward, like indented part on the bridge of nose. And same for the touch duke. You can find the indented part. And through the bridge of the nose and the nose bow. And can draw nostril and wing for nostril. And septum. And the mouth. You can draw the upper lip. And the lower lip. So observe the profile, the silhouette of the portrait. You can find the parts that sink inward below the lower lip, and the area that pops outward on the chin. There. And okay, for the touches, you can use the basic proportion rule as well. So draw the upper lip and the lower lip, and the part that sinks inward. And it pops outward. Chin. You can draw the structure. You can kind of see triangular shape like that. Okay. And the iris meets the mouth, end of mouth, the vertical guideline like that. And draw the round eyelid. It doesn't have to be exactly same as the reference photo, but just to use the basic proportion rule. And there is eyebrow above the eyelid. And for the, I think it's a smaller lip. And you can find the ear between the eye line and the nose line for the Duke. For the flap, the curve. It's covered by the hair. So try to find this shape, the big shape. And then head. So head is kind of cylinder like that. And the neck. So the neck meets the mouse line. So you can use a vertical and horizontal guideline. And you can use vertical guideline. And for touches, so you don't see an ear, but it looks like it's hidden on the hair accessory. You can also find the kind of big shape for the face. You can see kind of this shape. So draw it, just find the big shape. And you can use the finding silhouette method. So you can kind of draw the silhouette. So you can combine all the methods that you can utilize. So you can draw the silhouette. And silhouette. You can also use a guideline, vertical guideline, horizontal guideline. So the neck, line for the neck, it's very close to the hair, hair accessory. Okay. And just draw the shape. You don't have to draw everything. You don't have to draw all the detail, but just to draw the big shapes. See some bend up here. And some kind of jewels, charms. Necklace. Necklace can be just kind of cylinder. And just two lines, two curved lines. And then you can, if we want, you can draw more detail along with the lines. I see some diamond shape and some circles. And when you draw the necklace, you can draw the line first like that. And then you can use the, and then you can draw the pearls along with the line there. And you can just draw the big shapes for the body, shoulder. So two figures are looking at each other. Since we share the same eye line, so when you wanna draw two subjects that face and look at each other, you can share some lines for the basic proportion. So this time, find the silhouette. So maybe it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a drawing, not taking picture, but just to draw what you see. And if you want to make sure, you can use vertical and horizontal guideline, but try to just to draw the silhouette of the subject. I see a notch ball on the silhouette, but it can be more like this line. Just to, you can just find the angle like that, and then you can carve it, or you can just draw the silhouette. So the hand. If you get used to this method, it will be so much easier to draw a figure. So like that. So like if you want, you can use a guideline. Oops. Horizontal guideline. So the notch ball and the neck, they are on the horizontal guideline. So if you drew the shoulder like that, you can adjust it. You can move it up like that. And guideline for here, cup. You can see neck. Okay. So once you find the silhouette, you can check. You can check it with the guidelines, vertical and horizontal guideline. So once you find the silhouettes, it doesn't have to be perfect. I trust your eye and trust your eye. Okay. You can just check maybe couple area with the guideline. Okay. Now you can find the face shape. So you can see kind of a triangular shape like here. So just draw the triangular shape like here. We'll use everything we know. Like that. So we kind of define the hairline. And this area that sinks inward, you know it's a line for the eye. And okay, let's draw the nose first, since we defined the nose ball. And you can find the line for the nose a little bit below the nose ball. Okay. And nose ball and nostril, wingfold, nostril. Okay. And I'll use the guideline. So the nose, the septum, about here. It's very tall nodes. the septum, retroseptum. And oh yeah, we can also find the line for the mouth about here. The upper lip is synced inward. The I will use another guideline. So it looks like lower lip is on the vertical guideline, meeting the wing for the nostril. Yeah. And the chin is following. And the eye, it's meeting the line with the mouth. So about here. I think I will change the forehead a little bit. So the eye is almost aligned with the end of mouth. So you can draw eyelids. And you can draw the eyelid. You don't have to draw the double eyelid, but you can draw it. And you can find the lids here, lids, the brow lids. You can draw eyebrow on the lids. So you can draw eyebrow on the lids. There is area that pops outward. That's lids, eyebrow lids. So you can draw eyebrow on the line. And ear is aligned with the nose line. And ear is aligned with the nose line, the horizontal nose line. And it's covered by, the top part is covered by the hair. And you can see hairlines. You can see hairline back there. And now you can find this. I will color it with red, so you can find the shape here. Okay. So we already have this silhouette, and so we can see shapes around near the chin, like that, and cuff, and straight line, and you can kind of draw the shape. So that's it. You just to draw the silhouette of the hand. This is self-portrait of the artist Giorgio de Chirico. And you know, since you define the silhouette, you can easily add detail. So not much detail, just can draw some. Draw the neck and the clothes. So like when you draw this, you don't have to find the you know, actual structure of the body, the figure. You don't. But since we know how to draw the figure using the stick figure structure, we can, if we want, we can draw more detail. We can even draw the another arm like that. Or for the shoulder, we can add more body parts. But this is good. So you can just draw the big shape for the body. Good. Very so interesting drawing. So he's like looking at the mirror, the window. Maybe he's sitting on the train. So we can see the mirrored image. You can easily create the mirrored image using Lightbox. I added the mirrored image using Lightbox. So I sketched out this man first, and I copied it on another paper using Lightbox, and then I flipped the drawing and copied it with the Lightbox. So you can easily get the mirrored image. So once you draw the figure, so you can add the colors. Oh, I hear ice cream truck. So are you guys are good with this drawing? Good, okay. So try to utilize all the methods we went over.